Welcome to Mobility Everyday video. Today we're going to do prevention for hip and lower back stiffness for age 40 plus and above. If you're in your 50s, this video is also suitable for you. The most important thing is we prevent stiffness so that we can prevent pain and discomfort. Start by standing with your legs hip width apart and do a gentle little bounce here. You're basically folding from the hip joints, and as a result, you are bending the knees, and it looks like you are bouncing a little bit. Make it gentle, make it soft, and make it consistent. Now stand with your legs in, turn out. Externally rotate and repeat that soft, light, gentle bouncing motion, folding from the hips. We don't want to bounce too much because we don't want the knee to go over the ankle. Turn your legs in and have your toes pointing one another and continue to do the folding from the hips, bending knees, looking like there's a light bounce going on. Come back to parallel feet here. We're gonna repeat the same sequence. Why is it important to do this as warm-up? Because by doing a light folding from the hip joints and bouncing this way, we are releasing the tightness in the hip socket. The way to release tightness in the hip socket is not by stretching. It's by bouncing so that the fluid flows through it in an expansive manner. We want the fluid to go around the joints, not just one way. So linear stretching does not work. When you bounce, the fluid goes all over. This way, the entire hip socket and the knee joint included will get hydrated. And as a result, we will also lengthen our lower back. Okay, and from here, stand back with your legs hip width apart, point your toes and then lift it off the floor. Note that I am not lifting my leg. My toes are still on the ground. So when I point and lift the heel up, my big toe is still touching the mat. Now turn your legs out and gently just bring one leg up to the shin of the standing leg. This may remind you a bit of ballet movement. In fact, it is very much similar. Ballet has a lot of great techniques that we can learn from. The emphasis of this is not on the bent leg but on the straight leg. How is it supporting us in our inner thigh so that we get better hip rotation on the bent leg? Back to the first movement. Point your toes, bend your knee and bring the leg up, and this time bring it a bit higher. Emphasis is on the standing leg, engaging the inner thighs. Now make sure it is strong. So from the side, this is how it looks like. We are supported by the standing leg, so that we're free to lift and bend the other leg and point the toes and lift the toes up and the heel up at the same time. What does it have to do with lower back? We are well supported by our leg. Our lower back relaxes because it's no longer trying to hold us. So strong legs also mean freer lower back. Now come back to external rotation here. This time, glide your bent leg higher up the standing leg, up to knee level if you can, without going too much to the side. This time, we are also working on the deeper rotation of the bent leg. So the straight leg really supports us, while the bent leg really rotates out more so that the toes can glide higher to the knee of the standing leg. And you can try to hold it if you like. Glide it up slowly, gently. Hold the standing leg still and hold the turnout leg in external rotation. You can also try this variation where you glide your leg up and do it really fast. Glide it up to the knee height, coming down strong, gliding up with certainty that you will still stay at the center. Come now to standing with your legs wider than hip width apart. Your legs are still turned out. You're going to fold from the hip joints here and start to bend your knees a little bit. Now keep your back straight. It's very important. We turn out, we stretched out our adductor muscles or our inner thigh, keeping the back straight so that we stack up our spine right on top of the pelvis. And you can turn in your legs. Continue with the same motion here. This will actually help to broaden our lower back. Give us space laterally across our lumbar region. And go back to turnout and start pulsing. You don't have to pulse by moving your body too much up or down. Just by doing gentle pulsing, a little bit, small range of motion, alternating between external and internal rotation. So I'm here reminding you to keep your back straight when you do all that. Interlacing your fingers, straightening your arms and your elbows, sweeping your arms out to the front, straighten your legs. As you bring your palms to face front again, you bend your knees. Reverse the direction of your arms. Now you have your fingers pointing front. Bring it in and up and to the front again. Coordinating with the turnout legs here. Stretching the inner thighs as you bring your fingers to point the front. And standing back up straight as you bring your arms up. You can try to vary the movements if you like. That will test the buoyancy of our inner thigh muscle and how open we are in our hip joints. We need to move the hips in different range of motion as well as in different pulsating pace here to really get rid of the tightness in the nooks and crannies of our hip socket. Keeping the turnout, we are going a little bit lower, opening the arms, palms face up, looking up, and straightening legs, look front. Palms face up, look up to shoulder height. And straightening the legs, bringing the palms together. And we're going to lengthen the lower back with a freer hip joints now. So stand with your legs wider than hip width apart. Bend your knees a little bit, roll down only about 30%. And bring your hips forward and arching your back. Curl down, palms face up, looking down to the floor. And arching your spine, bringing your pelvis or hips forward, palms face to the back. So this is a deep curl with your palms face up and an arch with your pelvis forward, palms face back. So stay and pulse a little bit in curl, bending your knees, bringing your belly button in. Really go down lower. This will deepen the opening of the lower back here. And slowly coming back, pelvis forward, palms face to the back, arching your spine. To do back care, we need to involve the whole spine, yeah? And when we have freedom of movement in the hip joints, it will help a lot. Slowly, letting the pelvis move forward, and let the spine bring the arms up. Try not to move the arms. The arms will be moved by the spine. The spine and the pelvis are the initiator of movements here. The arms are passively being brought along by this movement. In arching, our arms naturally come up because our ribs are coming up. And in curling, bending the knees going down, the arms will roll over to the front because our spine is in a curl position. I hope that makes sense to you. Really, really try it and keep repeating it. It feels so good. And you can continue doing the movement if you like and repeat the whole sequence. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for being with me, and do help me to like and subscribe. Tell me how you feel about this whole session. I'd love to hear from you. It will help with my engagement as well. Keep moving, keep getting better. I will see you very soon in the next video. Movement has been my form of self-care for over 20 years, and I want to show you how you too can move and take better care of yourself every day.